welcome along to this third part of making rings, part 1 and 2. If you haven't watched, you can go back and watch, but the first part was showing you what you need to make rings with. The second part was making coin rings, and the third part, which I've just going to start today, is of making the inlay rings. I'm going to have a go at making one with some wood in it, and I'm going to have a go at making one with maybe some, I don't know, some crystals of some sort, but I'm not sure which yet. We'll see as we go along. And then using that and simply super glue and some Solvol and polish and plenty of elbow grease and various grades of wet and dry, we should have something to show you at the end. So on to making them on the lathe. So that were a piece of palm wood that I've shown previously, and this were a piece of wood I tried doing on a ring, and it broke. It's not tough, so unsuccessful. So we're going to have another go at that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's walnut. I think. I'm sure it's walnut. So I know what groove I need, so I might as well make the ring and then make the piece of wood to suit it. So I need to smooth these edges over, which is always fun. Something like that would do it. Or I'd make a start on it. It's always easy doing this side, but this side is always harder. Sort of try to cut a groove in it first, and then a lot of handwork involved. Do we have a go with that? Right, I've taken a piece of HSS and I don't know if you can even see this, but I've sharpened it with a bit of a radius on it. It'll give us a start. $64,000, I need to go in 32,000. Well, this is a question I've got to ask now. Am I an idiot, or am I just an idiot? I don't even need that, do I? I've got one parting tool set up. Now then, if I can get it near enough, I'll take my stop out. I better put that one in. Oh, that'll do it. Bang on. Okay, don't want to go any deeper than that. God, don't leave me much for my veneer and that. I'll deburr that, and then I'm going to make a fixture to hold that somehow. I don't think it'd be a good idea to put it in the chuck. I'd have to be working too close to the chuck, it would be no good. Okay, I just thought I'd show cutting that off, guys. some people would Loctite that in there and do the work on it, but it's a feature I might use a lot. I might bore it deeper later. Then I need to cut 4 slots in that across as neatly as possible. Where I could do a little roller bearing pusher. Oh, well, it's out. Let's see if it's... Right, that side wants doing. More radius. Quite a few marks on there. The only way of getting them off would be to put them on the other mandrel, I think. The internal one. Okay, so what I've got is I've got industrial grade, which is fairly thickish, and I've got a very watery, super thin, that one. And then I've got this mitre bond, which is sort of thing that you use in joinery industry and kitchen fitting and things, and it's you use the spray with it. That's like freezing cold spray. That activates it. 10 seconds and it's solid. It's okay, but if you put a lot on, it doesn't set on the inside of it. As I say, I've had mixed results. But yeah, I'm going to knock camera off now, and next time I come back on, I'll have a piece of wood curled up. This is a piece of wood. I'm going to call it mahogany. I'm not sure what it is, but I tried cutting it against the grain, and it just broke up because I thought it'd look nicer in a ring against the grain, but it wasn't. That's the sort of effect you would have got as opposed to being straight on, but it's not very good. It breaks so easy, so I've given up on that and gone for a straight with the grain, and I've been carefully sanding it down till it fits in the groove, but it goes in, but there's not a lot of room for my adhesive. I don't know whether I need to cut a slightly deeper groove in there. I'll do some measuring and come back, but I'm going to be treating this next and cutting it to length. You rub down a little Sharpie on that end, and then the piece that comes round and joins ideally would be that Sharpie to match it with the Sharpie the other way around, which would be pi times the diameter of that plus this little fillet on one edge. That would be the length of the piece I need to cut. Pretty critical really, because two overlapping are going to stick proud of that. So I'm going to do some measuring. I might just try and get a little bit more out of there if I can. Okay, I just thought I'd show the piece of wood we're going to use. Okay, so that's the ring blank finished. Okay.
Someone gave me an old pound coin, you know, the ones that are not serrated, and said, I bet you can't make a ring out of that. Showed me a picture of somebody who'd done one, so I had a go. If you can read that, but it says one pound. There's no date on it, that one on inside, and I've actually opened inside up, so there's no writing on inside. So yeah, got it something I like for them. They're not having it back. Mahogany. That's a much wider one. That's even wider still. That's the glow one. So that's another one. You've seen it done from start to finish, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that part 3, guys. Everything seemed to turn out well. No massive bloopers, apart from one which I cocked up, and I'll show you my own fault. I tried to let's have a look. I tried to narrow down one of my mandrels, these mandrels, so that I could get a small ring on, which were a £1 coin, which I think I've shown you, and to put it in lathe and started turning it, and it started to turn, and then it picked it. I should have known it had grooves in it and it were going to pick up on tool. I should have just used sandpaper, but never mind, that was a blooper and I've shown it. The other thing I made was that just to hold the rings in, which seems quite successful. Simple piece of tube,
aluminium with a exhaust type clamp around it, Jubilee type. Quite simple to do, and yeah, we were quite successful. I were quite happy with how that one turned out. So yeah, okay guys, hope you enjoy the film. If you do, please give us a thumbs up at the end. Thank you very much.